Welcome to Washington. I'm Ashley Burke with the National Mining Association, and you're watching NMA-TV. This is an episode of Mining Matters. I am joined today by Arthun from the American Coal Council, and we are talking coal today.
We're talking coal.
We are talking coal. So what can you tell me about the U.S. coal industry right now? I can't think of a more exciting time to be in coal.
Oh my goodness. Thanks to the administration, we're popular, or at least we're on the way to being popular again. Two big coal days at the White House, back-to-back years. Got to participate in both of them. Talked to the leaders of the coal industry, and it's like, did you ever think we would see this time?
Right.
And no. I mean, the answer's been no, universally no. And they're so excited about what's going on with the coal industry and the different actions that are being taken, and just the positive vibes that are around coal is incredible.
So let's talk about those actions. What do you think are some of the most significant policies that we've seen put in place by this administration that are really impacting in a positive way the industry?
Well, a couple different things. For me, living in Gillette, Wyoming, I think the lift of the moratorium was certainly, for federal coal, was certainly tremendous in our area.
For folks who don't know what that is, can you tell them a little bit about the moratorium from the Biden administration?
Yeah, sure. The moratorium went into place during the Biden administration. Previously, it had been in place under the Obama administration too. And it really was a moratorium against leasing federal coal on the lands, which most Western coal is actually mined in on federal lands.
Sure.
And so that in our area, in our community, when that happens, it's a big sigh of relief. Now, there's a lot of other things that are going to go with that have to happen. We haven't had leases in a long time, and looking at the process to lease the coal and fair market value and different things like that have to fall in place because it hasn't happened in a really long time. The other thing is probably we're very excited about is just the emphasis on exporting coal out of the West Coast. And everybody's looking at how do we get it out there. We know our Asian Pacific allies would love to have coal.
Sure.
It's reliable, it's affordable,
especially now with the Strait of Hormuz.
Exactly.
And all of the issues there. They need this coal.
Yeah, lots of security. In fact, I mean, it's such a big deal. Malaysia, representatives from TNB were in Montana and Wyoming last week with Department of Energy and Department of Commerce doing a tour of the mines to really build these relationships so they can get coal from the United States.
Well, and also, I mean, I think here at home, would you say there have been big impacts from whether it's what the EPA's been doing or Department of Energy even to keep some of these power plants open?
Absolutely. And, probably the biggest, we're grateful to see TVA, Tennessee Valley Authority, and the things that they're doing and coming out and saying that they're keeping their plants open. And you're seeing coal plants extended and retirements taken off the books. And that helps, EPA's been helping that with the rules and regulations for coal plants and being able to understand that the grid is very complicated and coal plays a crucial part of keeping the grid reliable.
Absolutely. So you're in Washington this week. What is the American Coal Council's message for Congress?
The coal is here, that coal has been here for 250 years. I mean, as we celebrate 250 years of the United States, it's important to remember that coal has been here through everything, and we powered the Industrial Revolution, and we continue to advance technologically. There's coal to products, there's better ways to burn coal, there's all these exciting things going on, and we continue to be part of economic success for whether it's in the United States or it's our partners across the globe. Coal is important, and we must celebrate it, and we must find ways to use it better.
That's a great way to end. Thank you so much for that perspective, Emily, and thank you for joining us here in the National Mining Association
Absolutely.
studio.
Ashley, I'm so happy to be here.
We are so happy to have you. That's your episode of Mining Matters for today. We hope you'll follow us on the National Mining Association's channels as well as on Count on Coal for more of what matters in mining.